This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, the best online retailer for Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product. And GatheringMagic.com, the #1 source for Magic the Gathering news and content.
Hey guys, Marshall here from Limited Resources, and we're doing some M15 here on GatheringMagic.com, and we've opened up a nice one. Burning Anger, pretty easy pick here, I think. Card can completely take over the game, though I will have to say that there's a lot of good cards in this pack, including Krenko's Enforcer, Geist of the Moors, Flesh to Dust, Frost Lynx, Sanctified Charge. Those are all really good. And there's other playables too, Invasive Species, Encrust, Carrion Crow. Yeah, this is a good pack. Really, really strong pack, but we're going to take the rare here. Also, it's in red, and I certainly don't mind being in red. I like it quite a bit in this format. Wow, okay, so this pack that we just got passed is, by comparison, completely terrible compared to that first pack. My goodness, this was way worse. God, I don't even know what to take here. Endless Obedience? I mean, the one thing that's cool about Burning Anger is that we can splash it, so we got to keep that in mind as well. But really, there's not much here. There's just really not that much here. I just want to take the most powerful card, which I think is Endless Obedience. I mean, there's some playables. Skirmisher and Selfless Cathar are both playable. Child and Ice playable. Crowd Favor. But none of these are good. None of these. I'll take the Obedience here and see what happens. All right. Another Invasive Species. There's a Turn to Frog and Appeal, which are decent. This pack's pretty crappy too, though. I'll probably just take this Goblin Roughrider, just out of simplicity's sake. Yeah, this is interesting. Here's another Frost Lynx. Fourth pick Frost Lynx. It's a thing. That's not something we should ignore. But Shrapnel Blast and Crowd's Favor, neither of those really gather our attention. Now, Charging Rhino can be interesting. Pretty good with Burning Anger. It's just sort of a solid 5-drop. We can also Shadow Cloak Vampire if we want to stick to this plan. Though I think Frost Lynx is better enough than those that we should try to stay a little more open here and kind of feel out where this goes. I like a Military Intelligence. Maybe blue-red Military Intelligence. That seems kind of sweet. I've been really trying to push this card lately, and I've had some success with it. Why don't we take it? Otherwise, we're taking Sign in Blood, which is decent, but not great. I think I like Generator Servant over Pathmage here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just get more powerful things going earlier. And it's pretty decent at just attacking, too. Gosh, these packs. Wow. Just terrible. So I'll take a Negate. Still just nothing. I mean, Gather Courage is pretty good, but, like, it's not that good. It's still just a combat trick. Guess we'll just take the Lava Axe and see if we can't try to burn somebody out, maybe. These packs, it's crazy how good that first pack was compared with how bad the rest of these have been. We'll see if we get anything back from that first pack. All right, well, a bunch of good stuff still floating around here. The Kitefins, the Species, the Crow, the Necrobite, all decent. We should probably just take the Kitefins here, though. I think the Species is a better card. Not really sure where we go with it, though. I mean, none of this stuff really works great. So, yeah, I'll just take the Kitefins. It actually fits what we're trying to do, at least a little bit. And so does Crowd's Favor. None of these really do. Probably just cut the Plummet. This deck's kind of not amazing so far. All right, Fugitive Wizard. All right, let's see if this next pack is a little kinder to us. I think we did pretty well given our seat. Green seemed a little bit open. The Invasive Species are pretty decent card and was coming around somewhat late. All right, Into the Void, Divination, Forged Devil, or Haunted Plate Mail. I like Haunted Plate Mail quite a bit, actually. I'm going to take it here. If we wheeled the Forged Devil, I'd be really happy, but any of these three cards wheeling would be fantastic. Everything else is junk for us, of course. I mean, like, these are playable, but let's take the Plate Mail. Ooh, another Military Intelligence. I'll take it. Two of them seems pretty sweet. Maybe we get back one of these two cards. But we need more twos. We need more cheap drops. We might actually play that Fugitive Wizard. There's, let's just say it's a non-zero chance. All right, we'll take this Bloodseeker. It's good. Wizard, Founder Street Denizen. I like the 2-drop there, though. Probably going to take this 2-drop as well. Yeah, we'll take the Chief Engineer. The Shrapnel, none of these are really what we want to be doing, and nothing else is in our colors, except for that, sort of. But yeah, anyway, Chief Engineer, get in there. Looks like we might be fighting. Either that or these packs are just kind of stinky, but I'm going to take this Thundering Giant. It seems to work well with our plan. I like this. I think it's just the Pathmage for the pick here. Wall of Frost, Coral Barrier are both quite good as well, but I think we probably want the Pathmage. It does work well with military intelligence in the later part of the game where you can make it unblockable and attack with maybe a flyer of some sort and then start drawing cards. Sometimes you can just make 2 things unblockable if you're just out of gas and start pressuring that life total and drawing some cards. So, yeah, it's okay. Here's an interesting. Normally I would just take the Divination. But with 2 military intelligence, I think we actually just want like a rummaging goblin, which can at least attack sometimes. I'm not claiming that that's amazing, but sometimes it can rummage you past your military intelligence as well when you're not in the position to actually go off. Oh, I'll take a peel here. That's actually really good. Though I wouldn't mind seeing a few more Welkin turns. We really haven't seen them, so they go really well with military intelligence. They're kind of what you want to be doing. All right, here's that pack we opened. We didn't get either of the things back. We're definitely fighting. We'll take the sideboard card here, but that stinks. All right. And here's another Fugitive Wizard or a Statute of Denial. I'll take the Statute. We don't have any of those yet. God, am I forced to take a stupid Ornithopter here? Probably. Get out of there. All right, so let's see if this third pack can help save us. I mean, this deck is still, it's coming around, but it's definitely missing some pretty key pieces. It needs more early drop attackers. It needs more Frost Lynxes. It needs more burn spells. It needs more Nissa Worldwaker. This pack sucks too, though. There's a Tinkerer and a Sliver plus a Peel, but we're just going to take the Nissa here. Yeah, looks like we might just be fighting the whole table. Take the Roughrider. I do wish we could play Nissa. She's insane. All right, here's another Generator Servant. There's also a Jarbai Murklurker. We do have an Evolving Wilds we could throw 1 Swamp in there for. It's probably still not worth it, though. I think we probably just want this Generator Servant. All right, some decent stuff here. There's another Research Assistant, which we could definitely use. Well, I guess we don't have one at all. And there's also a Turn to Frog, which I think is what we have to take here. All right. Bingo. That's what we wanted to see. Probably the best card in our deck. And works really well with military intelligence because it lets you get an attack in where you might not normally, and it attacks itself. Sweet card. Another Evolving Wilds. Makes me want to splash for Nissa, but we're just nowhere near it. So instead we have to pick between these two, and I'll just take another Goblin. Could splash for Ulcerate. Might just want another Fugitive Wizard or even a Miner's Bane. With 2 Generator Servants, Miner Bane gets a bit better. Let's just do this. Let's just move in. Let's see how far we can push this. Oh, I'll take that Gargoyle. Yes, please. Fugitive Wizard's obviously terrible, but with 2 military intelligence, it gets a little better. And with Haunted Plate Mail, it gets a little better too, because it just means we have more bodies laying around. I'll take this Tinkerer all day. Yeah, green ended up being the most open, but not by a ton. Yes, I definitely want Glacial Crasher as well. We're going to have mountains hanging around. We're going to have 2 Generator Servants to power him out. And he's a really solid finisher. Sure. Yeah, these 2 can get pumped out by this guy too. Probably cut one of these at least. Maybe both. I guess we don't need the Negate and the Statute. Probably just want 1 Rummaging Goblin. All right, is there anything we want in here? Let's see, this is 25 without the land. Not Tyrant's Machine, but Sacred Armory could definitely be a card we want here. It makes these junky creatures a lot better. Don't know if we have enough quite to make it make the cut, though. I think we can probably just cut Rummager. We'll bring it in against the control decks. I do actually want to run this, I think. I just don't want to cut any of these creatures. I don't want to go below 15. Well, I guess I cut the statute. We're going to be tapping out a lot anyway. All right, we're going to run this Evolving Wilds just for the mana fixing. It is a cost, but it's not a heavy cost. Sometimes it can really bail you out, and this looks about right to me. 9/7 plus an Evolving Wilds. All right, well, this deck didn't turn out great, but I don't really think there was a great deck in the pool. Maybe the green one's decent, but even then it wasn't premium stuff. It was like invasive species, which is fine that we were passing. So let's see what happens.